Okay, so till now what we have done, we have launched two EC2 instance. Okay, and we on both EC2 instance we have launched Apache server, and we make one HTML file. Okay, and we know content in first server there is, this is the first server. In second server we have, this is the second server message. Okay, so now we are going to create load balancer, and then we discuss how load is distributed, okay, to server 1 and server 2. Okay, so for that, here you have to create first target group. Okay, so we first click on target group. Okay, so what we do here, we have these two targets. Okay, EC2 1 and EC2, server 1 and server 2. Okay, so we combine them. Okay, and form one group. Okay, now see here, uh, your load balancer route request to the target in a target group and perform health checks on the target. Okay, so see here, choose a target type. So we have instances. So as I discussed, load balancer always distribute traffic, okay, to instances. It also distribute traffic, okay, according to IP addresses. So we discuss this later. Okay, lambda function, and you can have application load balancer also. Okay, that means one load balancer, okay, again it is balanced by another load balancer, so that is also possible. Okay, so here we give target group name. Okay, so suppose this is our target 1. Okay, and see here already it is given. Okay, it is saying HTTP 80. Okay, so we have this protocol, we define this protocol. Okay, HTTP. Okay, if we click here, see we have HTTPS, we have TCP, we have UDP, we have TLS. Okay, but since we are using application load balancer, so we can use only HTTP and HTTPS. So if you try to use here TCP and TLS, then it will show error. Okay, so only we use either HTTP or HTTPS. Okay, so here select the VPC with the instances. So we select default VPC. Okay, then protocol version is HTTP1. We have these 3 protocol version. Okay, so now do not think about this at this moment. Okay, now see, the associated load balancer periodically sends a request, okay, per the setting below, to the register target to their status. Okay, so we have HTTP, and this is the default path. Okay, so when slash is given, that is default path, so need not to change this setting. Okay, and then we tag अगर चाहिए तो you can give tag. Okay, or direct we can click on next. Okay, so here we select both instances. Okay, so it is instances are running. Okay, so this health status, okay, this should verify it, then we can say our target is created. Okay, okay, so meanwhile if we go back to target, okay, now this is not created. If we, okay, it is not created. Oh my God. Okay, I think that target group should be created. अरे यार. So let me clear one more time. Okay. I think in the previous we moved back to this page. Okay, by clicking on this. Okay, first let us create this. Okay, and if you check, see both instances are created in same zone. Okay, you can have instances from different zones, so no problem.
हेलो सर।
Hmm.
सर वो आप टारगेट ग्रुप क्रिएट कहाँ किए हो? तो नेक्स्ट पे क्लिक किए हो, यहाँ क्रिएट टारगेट ग्रुप करोगे तभी तो ये क्रिएट होगा क्या?
हाँ, ये पेंडिंग दिखा रहा है ना, तो चलो ये करके देखते हैं. सही यार. नॉन एसोसिएटेड. ओके, सो एक्चुअली आई वाज वेटिंग वो पेंडिंग का ये, तो क्रिएट ग्रुप करने के बाद वो ठीक है. So this target one is created. Okay, now we go to load balancer now. Okay, now here you can see three types of load balancers. Okay, see if you click on this create load balancer, see देखो application load balancer, network load balancer, and this was classic. Okay, just last month this was classic. Okay, now it is changed to gateway load balancer. Okay, so this is classic gateway load balancer. Okay, so okay, now see here it is clearly given, choose an application load balancer when you need flexible feature set for your application with HTTP and HTTPS traffic operating at the request level. Okay, application load balancer provide advanced routing and visibility features targeted at application architecture including microservices and containers. So microservices containers के लिए भी application load balancer use कर सकते हैं. And here we have see, choose a network load balancer when you use ultra high performance. Okay, so TLS offloading at scale, centralized certificate deployment, support for UDP, and static IP addresses for your application. And this is operating at connection level, not network layer. And this is connection level is fourth layer. Okay. Okay. So here we click on create load balancer. Okay. Now this is very simple. Okay, as usual, we provide some name. Okay, suppose KH. Okay, then here we have internet facing. Okay, then we have IPv4. Okay, so ये बाद में देखेंगे. Okay, internal or DL stack. This is for IPv4 as well as IPv6. Okay, then we have network mapping. Okay, and here we choose all availability zones. Now here our instances are present only in one particular zone. I think it is both instances are in 1B. Okay, but if in future, suppose we create third instance in another region, in another zone, okay, then if that availability zone is mentioned over here, then only we can bring that server to this target group, okay. So otherwise, after you in future you can edit subnets also, okay, that is not issue. So here we have a security group, so we keep default security group, okay. So here suppose we add this security group also, okay, because this is added to our servers, so that's why I'm adding this, okay. And actually what is root there in default, we don't know, okay. We know in security group we allowed HTTP, we allowed SSH also. That's why with this I am defining this also. If in default there is HTTP 80 is open, 22 is open, then you can use this also. Then in that case need not to add this another group, okay. Any doubt? Okay, now
No,
see
sir.
here, it is given listener and routing. So here you can change setting, okay. Here you can change setting, listener and routing, okay. So here, since we have given application load balancer, okay, so for listener it listen traffic only from this address HTTP and HTTPS. So here you cannot see all options, okay, because already we have selected that application, okay. So in target group, okay, because target group is applicable for application load balancer as well as network load balancer. So in target group all options were present, okay. But in load balancer, when we create load balancer and if you select application, then only you have this listener, okay. In target group we are not defining listener, okay. Listener is part of elastic load balancer, okay. So we have it is already, it is with HTTP 80, okay. So need not to add this, okay. So we need not to add extra, okay. So if you want to have traffic from this HTTPD HTTPS, then you can add that also. Now here we are checking only 80, okay. So we add listener, okay. Then here port 80 है ना? Okay, then here we select group, okay. So here we have created target group, so whatever target groups are there we have to select here, okay. So that's it, okay. So here tags, this is summary, okay. See, we have Skype load balancer, internet facing, IPv4 address, we have these two security groups, okay. This is default VPC and it supports all availability zone, and here we have listener and routing, HTTP and AT, okay. And here it is connected to target one, okay. That's it, finish. So, oh my god, select target group, okay. Already I have added this, so we can remove this, okay. So we create load balancer, okay. So here, okay, load balancer is created, okay. Now why it is not showing here? Oh my god, what is problem with this? Arey yaar. I have to cancel this, I will log to another page, okay, because properly it was not showing that load balancer, okay.
सर वहाँ पे जो आइकन बना है ना नीचे करने का, उसको करोगे तो वो ऊपर था, इसीलिए नहीं शो हो रहा था।
अच्छा, देखते हैं,
साइड में जो विंडो का आइकन होता है ना, यस सर।
okay. So load balancer, okay, load balancer ये रहा, अरे यार कहाँ पे?
सर ये साइड में विंडो नहीं है, ये जो 1 to 1
सर वो
की।
3 बॉक्सेस टाइप का नहीं है
यस यस सर।
ये, हाँ ये, अच्छा,
नीचे? हाँ
यस यस।
okay, okay, so it is provisioning. Okay, so here see, we have a description. Okay, इसे थोड़ा और ऊपर शिफ्ट कर देता हूँ. Okay, हाँ, see we have sky edge, we have this ARN. Okay, see now it is showing active. Okay, now see we have ARS, we have this DNS. Okay, sky edge this. Okay, then see we can edit IP address. Okay, see we have VPC. Okay, then here we have attributes. Okay, so that's it. Then here we have listener. Okay, HTTP 80. Here we have monitoring, so CloudWatch. Okay, then this is okay. We are not doing any change on this, so here we have tags. Okay, so okay, now if you select this, okay, and if you go to web browser web page, okay, and select this, now see it is showing this is the first server. That means ये जो हमने what I have done here, I have typed this skyh and then address. Okay, and then it is showing this is the first server. That means this traffic from this browser is redirected to first server. Now if we click on refresh, see it is showing again first server. Now see it is showing second server. So if we do refresh, that means what we do again, we hit that particular target again. That means again we are sending requests. Okay, again we are sending traffic. So now I am continue clicking on a refresh. Now see what happened. See second server, first, second, first, second, first, second, first. Okay, so it is not happening like that. You are getting first server, first server, first server. Okay, you are getting alternatively first server, then we get second server. अभी फिर से hit करता हूँ first server, again फिर से hit करता हूँ second server. Okay, that means whatever traffic is there, that has been sent equally. That is a load balancer sends traffic equally to first server to second server. Okay, now in real case we have same page ना. Okay, because अरे जो यूजर है उसको क्या फर्क पड़ता है कौन सा सर्वर काम कर रहा है बैकएंड, उसको जो डेटा वहां पे जो पेज पे मिल रहा है वो सफिशिएंट, दैट वुड बी सफिशिएंट फॉर. Okay, so this is load balancer. Okay, now one more thing here is a stickiness. Okay, now what is mean by stickiness? Okay, just a minute. Oh my god. Okay, so what is a stickiness? Okay, now suppose we have first server and we have second server. Okay, this is EC2 1 and this is EC2 2. Okay, first server and second server, and this is our elastic load balancer, and here we have route 53 and here we have users. Okay, like this. Now what happened when we use this attribute? Okay, stickiness, then suppose we send first one request to suppose first server, and suppose immediately we want to send, suppose there is another request coming from same. Okay, now if we want to stick that particular browser, that means suppose there is person A and person A is making contact, okay, sending request in suppose 30 seconds, okay, frequently. Okay, So what we do, suppose he hit server first time, this first server. If within 30 seconds, if he hit again, if he sends a request again, then he will get data from this only. Okay, so that's why we have this property stickiness. Okay, so here what happened, for 30 seconds there is one memory called as cache. Okay, so for 30 seconds, whatever time we have defined for stickiness, so within that time the memory is there, okay, which is stored in the form of cache. Okay, so this is memory that is not permanent memory, it remains there 30 seconds, and after 30 seconds, if user A try to access this website, then he will get service either from first server or from second. Okay, but within that period he will always attach or stick with particular instance, so that is a stickiness. Okay, now suppose let us check how to achieve that stickiness. Okay, so here, okay, so again, okay, so if we go down security, then see here we have attributes. Okay, in attributes, if we select edit attribute, actually stickiness is not here, I think that is property of target group. Okay, so let us go to target group. Okay, and see here detail targets to healthy, unhealthy 0. Okay. Then we have targets here. Okay, so if in action, see, you can select this, and here you can have edit attributes. I think this option is also present in monitoring. In attributes, see, we have here stickiness, and then we can edit. Or instead of taking this option, attribute wala option, direct you can select this target, go to action, and edit attributes. Okay, now see here, deregistration delay. Okay, that means stickiness deactivated here after every 300 seconds. Okay, and here range is given 0 to 3600 seconds. Okay, that means 6 hour, not 6 hour, 60 hour. Oh my god. Okay, so for 60 hour, sorry, 36 3600 है ना? Students, how to what is 3600 in terms of a minute? 1 minute. 0 to
सर
3600,
5
वो
hours
60 आवर्स आएगा सर
5
60
hours
hours.
or
Okay.
30
Sorry.
seconds means 5 minutes, I think. Yes.
नहीं,
And
1 hour
60
आएगा,
hours.
1 hour आएगा. देखो ना, 3600 divided by 60 into 60, 1 hour, 0 to 1 hour. Okay, ठीक है. Now I will change this. Now we are doing demo, so let us take 10 seconds, or let us take 5 seconds. Okay, so what we do here,
सर
close. Yes,
सर जो भी आपने टाइम दिया है वो थोड़ा बढ़ा के लगाइए वहां पे, क्योंकि आपकी जो मशीन होगी उस पे लोड आएगा बेसिकली. सो
अच्छा ठीक है 10, लेकिन
10
कैसे
और
डेमो करना है ना हमें, सो ज्यादा 10 सेकंड से ज्यादा नहीं दे सकते. नाउ ठीक है 10 करेंगे. नाउ लिसन हियर, लोड बैलेंसिंग एल्गोरिथम. सो फर्स्ट वाज राउंड रॉबिन. Okay, so round robin means whatever servers are there, alternatively target is hit, okay, to server 1, server 2. Okay, so that is alternative. If you have 4 server, then there is access given to first server, then second, then third, then fourth, then first, second, third, ऐसे alternatively. Okay, that is round robin. So जो previous था ना, okay, default it was round robin algorithm. List outstanding request. Okay, so here slow start duration attribute. So we will discuss this in maybe tomorrow. Okay, so actually this is not required frequently. Okay, stickiness is important. Okay, so here we have deregistration. Oh my god, sorry, actually this is different. So keep this as it is. The time to wait for and flight request to complete deregistering target. Oh, okay, so keep this default. Sorry, actually I thought this is for stickiness. Actually stickiness is here, and this is in terms of days. Oh my god. Okay, so 1 to 7 days. Oh my god. Okay, so here we keep in second, and then we write 10, and then we save changes. So only you have to go in attributes, edit attributes, then you have to click on stickiness. Okay, and then 10 seconds and save changes. Okay, okay, now again go to load balancer. Okay, so here it is showing active. Okay, and again we hit this. Okay, okay, now see it is, this is the first server. Okay, so if we now see it is showing, I am refreshing, still it is showing this is the first server. See, this is the first server, this is the first server. Okay, now if you want to hit to second server, you have to wait for 10 seconds. So let us wait for 10 seconds. Now see it is showing, just a minute, wait for 10 seconds. Okay, now if we hit, now see it is showing second server. Now within, again, just before 10 seconds, if you hit, then it will not show first server. Now second server, again second server, again second server. If you want to access from first server, then you have to wait for next 10 seconds. Okay, that's why this property is called as stickiness. This site and that particular server sticks to each other, okay, for the given time interval. Okay, so that's it. So any doubt?
यस सर सर अपाचे सर्वर उसके बारे में कुछ बताओगे क्या सर, जैसे कि मुझे नहीं मालूम क्यों यूज होते हैं.
Okay, so actually that is not part of load balancer, so I will first stop meeting, then we discuss on this. Okay.